worthy, and I think the easy camp pull back towards to get in there and general 3 CS. They are going to be able to get the burrow strike onto Adam, see if they can stay ahead of him here with a nice heal bomb. It looks like they should be able to. Caustic Finale is going to pop him, down.
First blood on the sand.
He's already getting some good extra farm with that neutral stack and now gets a first blood, 650 gold, so harass potential, but not really hoping for a kill. General down bottom, it's getting wrapped around on, so does need to be a bit careful.
It's the next one. Are going to be able to slow him down. General does not actually have the mana for burrow strike, and I think he felt with the open wounds he wasn't going to get out anyway. Level 2 burrow strike, not going to give you that. Mango intact for Feero, who used to go by the name Bakemono, actually played stand-in for Goom a couple times. Yeah, I was like thinking I remember the name Bakemono from something other than NA. Feero getting low here, does not have rage for another 2 seconds. He's going to be slowed down by the Caustic Finale. Pop, 19 HP, that's all he's left with. General tries to get towards him, but can't quite get it. Adam kind of body blocks him here. They are going to throw out the burrow strike. YapzOr is coming in hot, and General may be turned around on. He gets the kill on Adam, but can he actually get alive? They are alive, and that's not going to happen. I don't think not with FATA making the rotation. So General, I think he gladly gives up his life. He forced the rotation out of the mid. For themselves in the beginning, I think they've just been a tough laning phase. Eventually, Spirits had to deal with the aggro dual lane. YapzOr did okay, I think, with the boots pickup and his harassment and Pajkatt. It was basically the only thing he could. But I think these supports are just going to have a really hard time finding successful rotations. FATA's going to get caught out by rotation from General. Didn't see that one coming. And with Dendi lining up all those side blades, he actually get a free kill there. Now at the bottom lane, he does have to invest. Hard to dodge all of this. Pops out now. Feero has the help of FATA. He misses out on the big ultimate onto General. They will manage to pick up the 2 supports, it looks like, but FATA can't finish off General before the TP. Oh my god, it was so close. Look at it. The nuke is actually still following him after the TP. That had to have been just a half a second clearance there for General to get out alive.
Timing on Blink Desolator.
Forev, keeping it cool against 3 heroes, doesn't use the Timber Chain. It was this weird stalemate between him and General. He used the Timber Chain, he would have been hit by a burrow strike. Who just walks calmly back, and now he's able to make the turn. Can't quite get the connection on the Rubik. Finally gets it now, but is dropped a little bit low on HP as a result. FATA sitting in the river, waiting for it. Forev is going to try and bait these heroes into play. FATA jumps forward, manages to get the quick kill onto Pajkatt before the time-lapse can be used, and now General is forced away by Forev. He does manage to dodge the Shadow Strike, rolling around for the 2-man burrow, but he desperately needs to get out of here. He does have a TP, he can juice his way through this. Forev gets the connection, and they find the kill. That is huge. They shut down that Blink Dagger progression for General, and that means that Navi will not have that big window of double Blink Dagger timings where they relevant supports, and then Biver, the Timber Saw, just become big and counterpick. There's Smoke is going to pop here. They're going to run into FATA. They can use this quick kill. Blink Dagger forward, Melt Strike, and they will manage to pick it up. YapzOr is going to come forward. They're going to try and punish Navi with a quick buyback here from FATA. See how many they can get. Biver's going to be the first one down. General into the trees. TP's out, and Dendi's away. So that buyback, absolutely not worth it for Bears. They need a lot more than just to support
the person down without any kind of outside influence, like a swap save or a Slaughter Crush. They can kill a Timbersaw or a Queen of Pain with the Deso, but easier said than done.
This has got to be public enemy number 1. Like Forev been getting way too big. He's got his Bloodstone charges. General is there to be able to stop this TP out, and here comes the onslaught of attacks. Forev does a decent job tanking through most of it, but he ultimately will never make that. That being said, Bears do get a decent prize out of that one. I think they get one, but they're actually not. Now, there is this defensive ward here from Navi that is going to Pajkatt some go on the trap that is set up behind FATA. Pajkatt is actually going to oblige them just a bit with a Shibuchi on through. YapzOr will come forward, will manage to hit the crush, and they are going to be able to blow up Pajkatt.
That shouldn't happen with a ward there, I would say.
I would say so too. Sure. Not sure what was his miscalculation. Did he miscalculate that Did he not know that the blink dagger was up on YapzOr? Did he not know the infest combo was there?
Yeah, I probably just forgot about the infest.
Biver, he'll be the first one down. Bears will manage to keep their tier 1 tower barely up. Actually just eye it out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Timber gets gone on, Bears rotate to punish the aggression of Na'Vi, and then they leave Quap alone setting up some of these solo kills. They're just moving around the map very well. YapzOr won't find Dendi, but tier 2 tower you mentioned could be what Bears have their eyes set on now.
Pop out, lean forward by Biver, will manage to pick up Adam into a 2-man burrow strike. This is a decent setup for a kill on 1 maybe, but Biver's also going to lose his life here. Feero eats him alive. They do manage to pop the shrine. YapzOr gets up on the kill on General. Feero's dropping lower and lower. He has that Aegis, so they're going to have to play around that now. Forev managed to blow up General on the side, and is stuck in the trees here. They need a moment to get out. But Na'Vi will full out retreat with the loss of their big enabler in general, as well as the Rubik not feeling comfortable pursuing this fight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Forev will tank the tower to get some damage in. They may get a little bit worried about this one now that the weave's been applied aggressively onto themselves.
Cut from the same cloth.
He is going to lose a fight.
And I mean, FATA's Lincoln's now completed. This is going to make both him, Timber, all 3 of these Bears cores nigh unkillable at this point, assuming they don't get like caught alone against 4 or 5 heroes rotating. Even the supports are going to be fairly tanky gradually. The Slaughter's going to have a solar crest completed soon.
They get FATA right before the Lincolns is there, so the stun is actually out, and Dendi hits that last hit needed to be able to finish off FATA. They get Adam as well. All right, Na'Vi, their choice to initiate is actually just picture perfect there.
6 minutes. Like, part of it's also that he's such a high level. He's level 20 on this Queen of Pain, and with that earlier buyback, it's got a long respawn, but it's not something Na'Vi can take advantage of. They just don't feel confident enough to push any more of these outer towers, and they also recognize that there's threats to them in these other side lanes.
Pajkatt gonna jump out and get gone on by Feero and YapzOr. Biver is there to be able to interrupt some of it with the telekinesis, and Pajkatt gets a full HP revival. Nice 2-man throw strike out from General with Dendi. Lined up those side attacks. He'll make short work of both of them. And now Forev with a heavy amount of minus armor kicking in on him. I don't think he's rare against his physical damage. Is more down from Bears. Na'Vi, they hit back real hard in this very small window. It seems like a 20. I do feel like they do need to come up with some sort of plan that's a bit different, because it does seem like Bears are reading all their movements so far. They're finding opportunity on RMN, turn pushing and forcing Na'Vi back time and time. I do kind of feel like Na'Vi to try do some sort of smoke rotation, do some sort of bait out. Maybe they let RMN bait out a Slardar rotation, or maybe they just wait for FATA to be out of position. They actually catch him with the telekinesis right before the blink. Pull back there, but now the Blade Mail is activated, and they can't actually finish him off. General is instead going to be the target. Bears actually managed to make a turn there as they were all in the off-lane jungle. They're going to be able to find RMN as well. YapzOr actually is going to be slowed down by RMN. Good force staff over the trees. He tries to go for the shallow grade TP up, but there is a dual temple there. That being said, he did his job. He stopped YapzOr and this Lifestealer Slardar combination from pursuing for more with that poison cut. He managed to stop them from pursuing onto Dendi.
Bottom lane though now, they're not done. And a Hex initiation onto a Timbersaw or a Lifestealer could be a surprise factor. Even someone like a Slaughter. Taking out Slaughter is probably one of the key heroes to try and remove as early as possible in the fight. Dendi,
Finished off that creep. No, doesn't get it. Now he's going to have to deal with Forev as well. Does get the shallow grave, but Bash stops his TP. He's in huge trouble. Forev, he spies out the Dazzle as well. The refraction's going down. Dendi needs a little bit more time to get that blink off, which is not going to happen. So RMN, trying to save his money, is also going to go down. Bears, this is exactly what they want. They want to prowl in the lanes. They wanted to be able to catch Na'Vi when they attempted to push out some of these lanes desperately. They found their opening to go high ground and take the prize.
Kid does have buyback. Have to consume that one, and even with a buyback, this is a very hard defense to make. Forev can just zone heroes out with his sheer survivability and taking us on the front lines.
Strike for first, right? General ends up in the middle of the team and stunned up. Swap back there on the Fauna will make sure that he stays alive. And he throws his target out. Pain actually comes board now. Throws out that ultimate. Pajkatt does manage to dodge it inside the Shikuchi. Forev drops a little bit low, but he's just creating space now for the rest of the Bears to finish off that lane of Rax. Away, Bears are going to turn for 2 now. Feero actually being slowed down by Pajkatt. Goes ahead and start a time lapse. A little bit of HP, needs to maybe use another shrine here. Forev is just making sure that none of Na'Vi can actually find an initiation on some of these lower HP heroes of Bears. They get another melee Rax. Feero's finishing up the range Rax, and Na'Vi are playing around this shrine, but they can't actually deal with Forev. They can't get through this wall. FATA now turns, actually gets the initiation. YapzOr jumps forward, gets a 2-man clutch with Feero popping out. He eliminates Dendi as well. He does not have buyback. He's down for 2 minutes, and I think Na'Vi have just lost the game like that. Game 1 was a relatively close affair. Back and forth, a lot of movement between these teams, but in the end, Bears are able to close it out quite nicely.
Yeah, Na'Vi had a really strong, small little period of time in the mid game where they managed to chain together a couple of good pickoffs and one really nice fight, putting Bears a bit on the back foot, but Bears were the better team at DAC.